Hi, my name is Nam Jeevan. I like SikhNet stories. Psst, download the app. It's really cool.
The Sage and His Stuff. This is a famous story that even the Gurus heard when they were children. The story of Raja Janak and Sukhdev Muni. Sukadeva Muni's parents were both highly spiritual sages who spent their lives meditating. Raised in this spiritual environment, Sukhdev Muni always impressed even the wisest people with his intellect. He was so bright. And as he got older, he realized something.
Father, even though I'm young, and everyone knows me as a spiritual master, I don't know, there's something missing, I feel. Is there still more that I need to learn?
My son, I knew you were going to be an enlightened being even before you were born. It is your destiny to be a great teacher. But it doesn't matter who you are. You cannot be enlightened without a guru.
Well, then I shall get a guru. I'm ready. Father, who's the greatest sage alive? Whoever he is, I shall obey his every word.
The greatest of great sages alive is Raja Janak.
Janak the king?
Yes, he is the one who can teach you.
Father, I do not need to learn about the world. What can a worldly man like the king teach me about spirituality?
He is a worldly master, but he is also a perfect yogi, a spiritual master. Even the Council of 7 Sages have deemed him to be the highest holy man of this age.
Well, he's not a Brahmin. We Brahmins are the chosen ones. We're above kings. I'm sorry, I just can't learn from a king.
Son, listen to me. Raja Janak is the one. He is the only one who can be your guru.
Well, okay then. I guess I'll go ahead and meet him. Out of respect for you, Father.
So the young Muni went to the king's palace. Before he went in, he left his begging bowl, his walking staff, and his prayer mat outside on the lawn. And when he went inside the palace, the first thing he saw was Raja Janak being very affectionate with his queen. And Sukhdev Muni thought,
Gross. He's not a sage or a yogi. I knew he was a fake. He's stuck in family life. He's lost in the world. What can he teach me about God? This is such a waste of time. But I'm here anyways. I might as well test him.
Raja Janak invited him closer.
Young sage, welcome.
Sir, I've come here to talk about spiritual stuff. How to meditate.
That's a good question. Well, the mind is like a horse that isn't trained. For some time, it will take you where you want to go. But then later...
As they were talking, a servant came in.
Raja Sahib, a fire has started near the palace.
The Raja smiled.
Please take the needed action to put out the fire.
And then he simply took some water and sprinkled it in the direction of the fire. Sukhdev Muni thought,
I can't believe him. There's a fire over there and he's not doing anything.
and they continued their conversation.
So what I was saying about the mind is that the only way to go beyond the mind is with stillness. The mind cannot stay in stillness.
Soon the servant came rushing back in.
Raja Sahib, we tried our best to put out the fire, but it's growing. It's even spreading to the palace hall. If we can't put it out, it's gonna reach all the way here soon.
Again, Raja Janak just smiled and said,
I trust your ability. Do what is needed to put it out.
He again sprinkled water towards the direction of the fire, and he turned to Sukhdev Muni, who again thought,
This is literally nuts. I mean, crazy. The palace is on fire and he is doing nothing. Seriously, what kind of king is he?
Then they resumed their talk.
I'm sorry for the interruption. You were about to ask another question. Please go ahead.
Yes, I was gonna ask, how do we lose our attachment to the world?
The first thing we need to understand is that no one actually owns anything, because we are all creations, just like the things themselves. So how can a creation own another creation?
Sure enough, the servant ran back in one last time.
Raja Sahib, the fire has spread from the hall to the throne room. It's already at the lawn outside.
Sukhdev Muni realized.
Oh, the lawn. Oh, wait, the lawn? Oh my god, my stuff is out there! Ah! Ah!
He jumped up to go save his bowl and his mat and his staff. But before he got too far, the king called out,
Hey Moni! You fear losing your little possessions? Why are you so proud of being a spiritual man? You are still attached to all your things.
Sukhdev Muni stopped running, and his mind stopped too. He realized,
Oh, wow. I have done yoga and meditation all my life, and yet I was more attached to my few things. But you, Raja Sahib, you are a true yogi. You have so much stuff to look after and endless things to worry about, but somehow you aren't attached at all. It's like you are carefree.
he looked at Janak and saw his guru.
I am such a proud fool. But you are a true master. I will obey your every word, and from now on, I am your servant.
Raja Janak did teach him, and gave him many difficult tests. Eventually, Sukhdev Muni realized his destiny. He became enlightened, and many people were blessed by his presence. How about you? Do you ever feel attached to your things? Maybe you really like a particular toy or some clothes you have. How about your tablet or video game? You can even be attached to TV shows. Now imagine that thing you like the most, you lose. Take a breath. It's okay. It's just stuff. Stuff comes and stuff goes. Getting upset about stuff only makes you feel bad. So why worry about losing stuff? All the good things that we have can be destroyed, but the good inside you is always with you and cannot be destroyed. So take a deep breath and remember, the best thing you have is inside you. The Guru says, Gabhe Janak Jugat Jogesur Har Ras Purna Sarb Kala. True yogic masters like Janak sing the praises of God and Guru Nanak. Such sages are completely filled with creative power.